Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Peak English Slow podcast. I am so happy that you are here with me today. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling good? Or are you feeling tired? I hope you are feeling ready to learn. Today, we are not just studying English. We are having a conversation. Imagine that. We are sitting in a coffee shop. Together, just you and me. I want to tell you a story, a very special story about my recent adventure. In this podcast, the rules are simple. First, you listen to me. I will speak slowly and clearly. And then, you repeat after me. You copy my voice. This will help you sound more natural. It will help you feel more confident. Are you ready? Let's begin our story. So, a few months ago, I decided to take a trip. I went to Italy with my younger sister. Italy is what? Italy is a country. It is a country in Europe. Do you know where Europe is? Europe is a continent. And the capital of Italy is Rome. What is a capital city? A capital city is the most important city in a country, like London is to England, or Tokyo is to Japan. So, we went to Rome. I have always dreamed of visiting Italy. I wanted to see the history. I wanted to see the art. And most importantly, I wanted to eat the food. Do you like Italian food? Make a sentence right now. Say, I like Italian food. Or, I don't like Italian food. We arrived in Rome in the month of August. August is a month. It is the 8th month of the year. Do you know all the months? Let's review them quickly. Repeat after me. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Very good. So, we were there in August. And because it was August. The weather was extremely hot. It was sunny every single day. The sky was blue. There were no clouds. It was perfect weather for eating ice cream. We didn't stay in a hotel. Instead, we rented a small apartment. The apartment was in a neighborhood called Trastevere. Trastevere is a very old part of Rome. The streets are not like modern streets. They are narrow and winding. They are made of cobblestones. Cobblestones are small. Round stones. They are very bumpy when you walk on them. Our apartment was on the 3rd floor, but there was no elevator. An elevator is a machine that takes you up and down. But here, we had to use the stairs. 1 step. 2 steps. 3 steps. Carrying our heavy suitcases up the stairs was very difficult. But when we opened the door, it was worth it. The apartment was beautiful. It had large windows that looked out over the street. When I opened the window, I could hear the sounds of the city. Rome is a very noisy city, but it is a happy noise. I could hear people talking. Italians speak very loudly, and they use their hands when they speak. Have you ever noticed that? They are very expressive. I could hear the sound of scooters. Vroom. Vroom. Scooters are very popular in Rome because the streets are so small. Cars are too big, so everyone rides a scooter. Would you ride a scooter in Rome? I think I would be too scared. I prefer to walk. On our first night, we were very hungry. We went to a local restaurant. In Italy, a casual restaurant is often called a trattoria. A trattoria is usually family-owned. It feels like eating in someone's home. The waiter was a friendly man. He gave us a menu. I ordered a pizza margherita. A pizza margherita is the most famous pizza in Italy. It is very simple. It has 3 main ingredients. 1. Tomato sauce, which is red. 2. Mozzarella cheese, which is white. 3. Fresh basil, which is green. Red, white, and green. Those are the colors of the Italian flag. Did you know that? The pizza looks like the flag. My sister ordered pasta. She ordered carbonara. Carbonara is made with eggs, cheese, and pork. It is very creamy. When the food arrived, it smelled amazing. It smelled like fresh bread and melted cheese. We ate everything. We didn't leave a crumb. What is your favorite food? Tell me now. My favorite food is... After dinner, we did something very Italian. We went for a walk. In Italy, people like to walk after they eat. And of course, we ate gelato. Gelato is what? Gelato is the Italian word for ice cream. But it is different from American ice cream. It is softer. It is smoother. And it has less air inside. There are so many flavors. There was chocolate. There was strawberry. There was lemon. I chose pistachio. Pistachio is a type of nut. It is green. My sister chose chocolate. We walked along the river, eating our gelato. The moon was shining on the water. It was magical. The next day, we woke up early. We wanted to see the famous sights. First, we went to the Colosseum. The Colosseum is a very old building. It is almost 2,000 years old. It is an amphitheater. This means it is a round theater. In the past, gladiators used to fight there. It is huge. It is massive. When I stood next to it, I felt very small. Have you ever seen the Colosseum in a movie? It looks exactly like it does in the movies. After that, we visited the Trevi fountain. A fountain is a structure that shoots water into the air. This fountain is famous for a legend. A legend is an old story. The legend says, if you throw a coin into the water, you will return to Rome one day. So, I took a coin. I turned around, and I threw it over my shoulder. Splash. I hope the legend is true. I want to go back. After 5 days in Rome, we left. We went to the train station. We took a train to Florence. Florence is another city in Italy. I love traveling by train. It is very relaxing. You can sit by the window and look at the scenery. The scenery was beautiful. I saw green hills. I saw yellow sunflowers. I saw small houses on top of the hills. The train ride was short. It was only 1 hour and 30 minutes. Florence is famous for art. It is the home of the Renaissance. The Renaissance was a time in history when art and science flourished. We visited a museum. We saw the statue of David. It is a very famous statue made of marble. Marble is a hard, white stone. The statue is huge. It is much bigger than a human. It was carved by an artist named Michelangelo. He was a genius. Do you like art? Do you like to visit museums? Some people find museums boring, but I find them fascinating. Florence is also famous for leather. Leather is a material made from animal skin. It is used to make bags, shoes, and jackets. The whole city smells like leather. It is a very rich and earthy smell. We went to a market. There were hundreds of stalls selling bags. I wanted to buy a handbag, but I had a problem. I couldn't decide. There were too many colors. There was red. There was blue. There was brown. The shop owner was a nice man. He helped me choose. I bought a dark brown bag. It is very high quality. I will use it for a long time. Do you like shopping? What is the last thing you bought? Tell me. I bought a... Our final stop was Venice. Venice is unique. It has no roads. It has no cars. Instead, it has canals. A canal is like a street, but it is filled with water. People travel by boat. Venice is like a maze. A maze is a puzzle where it is easy to get lost. And we did get lost. We were looking for our hotel, but the streets were so confusing. We walked in circles. We crossed many bridges. My feet were tired. My suitcase was heavy. But getting lost in Venice is actually nice, because every corner is beautiful. Eventually, we asked a woman for help. She smiled and pointed the way. Go straight, then turn left. We followed her instructions and found our hotel. You cannot visit Venice without riding a gondola. A gondola is a traditional black boat. The driver is called a gondolier. He stands at the back of the boat and uses a long oar to row. It is very romantic. We sat in the boat. It rocked gently on the water. It was very quiet. We went under small bridges. People on the bridges waved at us. I felt like a princess in a fairy tale. It was expensive, but it was worth the money. Have you ever been on a boat? Did you like it? Or did you feel sick? I love being on the water. After 2 weeks, our trip was over. It was time to go home. I was sad to leave Italy. But I was also happy to sleep in my own bed. Traveling is wonderful. It opens your eyes. It teaches you about the world. And it teaches you about yourself. I learned that I can navigate a foreign country. I learned that I can communicate even if I don't speak the language perfectly. And I learned that Italian food is the best food in the world. Now, my dear friend, we are at the end of our podcast. Thank you for listening and repeating after me. I have a small homework assignment for you. I want you to practice speaking about travel. Please take out your phone. Open the camera app. Record a short video of yourself. Answer these 3 questions. 1. Which country do you want to visit? 2. Do you like to travel alone or with family? 3. What is your favorite activity on vacation? Record your answers. Listen to your voice. This is how you check your progress. If you enjoyed this podcast, please let me know in the comments. Tell me. I want to visit. Thank you for traveling with Peak English. Remember, be patient with yourself. Your English is getting better every day. I will see you in the next adventure. Goodbye for now.